Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What's the play here? Player 2 with the life lead. Who's it gonna be? Taking stock. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is almost dead, but some flush drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They trade hits, and now Player somersault kick stops them cold. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out, experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. This can lead to some big damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Hits them with a stop and pop. All in with a rush. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Amazing. Ooh, you never know what can... Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player 1 turns out. More fuel to the fire! Hook them up! Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. A real test of nerves here. Break through with the throw. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Somersault kick. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Saw that low heavy coming. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Taking stock. Solid throw tag. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Okay, creating some space here. All right, what's coming up next? Blocks the low heavy. Closing moments of the match. Experiencing grip gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punching. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Feeling out the spacing. They break things off to take a quick breather. Trying to lead each other here? Threat charges forward. Hits him with a stopping block. Oh, burnout triggered. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Second hand slap. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 played with a lot of heart.
Challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rushing. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Had the radar up and running. The jump in catches them, reads them. Target lock and scoop. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Both fighters planning something? Looking to plan them with a pile driver. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their in there! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low kick connects. Starts with a jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a driving attack. Very bad choice there. What'll happen here? Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Heavy punch sends them experiencing burnout. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shows a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Charges forward. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Hits him with a stopping block. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player one, anti-air in the front. Rushes in. Fights back with authority. Looking for a nothing stops this train. Blue pile driver with no escape. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, my closes it out. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nice double lariat. Connects with medium kick. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The super armor does its job. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Gets the jump in. Player one chases them down. Sticks KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still very early in the round. Goes for the jump in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters planning something? Pokes with a medium kick. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Are they thinking about how to KO? Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Jump in finds the mark. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. We break things off to take a quick breather. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Had the radar up and running. The big play does it. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. A quick breather. Player two can build off this lead. Shows the medium kick. Nice double lariat. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Still scrapping for control of the space. Hold your breath. KO! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Holds out with the block. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Gets a good read on their opponent. Strings it all together. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right, what's coming up next? Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Target locked and scoop. Gutsy play with the grab. Gotta be careful not to whip as it charges forward. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 is in a very good... There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Who's gonna take what a finish? That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Nails the anti-air. Charges in with authority. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will that drive impact get punished? Whiffs the throw. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks with a medium. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Pokes with a medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Jumps up. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Double lariat, and now big opportunity. Uses the gauge for a super art. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. That drive impact is blocked. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 with the life lead. What are they thinking here? Still slugging it out here. Gets the jump in. That drive impact doesn't get through. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Charges forward. Hold your breath. Both the kick hits. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Shows the medium kick. Hits them with a stop and pop. Target locked and scoop. Looking for a chance. Drive gauge. Oh, burnout triggered. That is a good spot to use the super. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out okay? Oh. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Player 2 has the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Sticks the jump in. Takes a trip. Oh, what a move. Pokes with the medium kick. But were they baiting them into that? Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stop and pop. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The fighters continue to check each charges forward. Jumps up. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Oh, brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The whip going on the offensive? Just goes for it at this range. Knocks them out of the air. What are they gonna do? They were waiting for it. Player, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 can't use and whips. Their flatlines up. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? From upstairs. Big counter. Lots of aggression from both sides. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Knockdown. Target locked and scoop. The big play does it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Shows the medium kick. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Charges forward. Player 1 chases them down. Double lariat and now scrapping it out up close. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Cannon blossom. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and target locked and scoop. Almost no drive gauge left. This round looks like it's over. Player flatlines him. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Not shy with the grab. There was no way out. Grabs him for the KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything charges forward. Going on the offensive? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump into this range. Excellent block. Solid anti-air. This is a critical moment. Anti-air in the clutch. Smashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. They got him. That was catch and catch. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Big counter. Knockdown. Still slugging it out here. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Obito hits! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Drive rush to keep it going. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will look to a fight looking to impress with this super big anime vibe. With perfect KO, they were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Throws out a projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Flips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Look at the damage. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Checks him with the projectile. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They trade hits, and now they quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Knockdown and drive rush to keep it going. Impact squash. Player 2 will need to plan, turning it right up with a super. I hope you're not a lightweight because one stick messed up is enough to ether you. Super. That's what we want. Oh, closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Big counter. Still slugging it out here. Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Gets right in there. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Got their eye on the air. Knockdown. This is gonna be bad news. Good old slap. They need to rely on their instincts. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Brushes that off and keeps going. Hand slap. Throws a fireball. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps up. Sankuhado. Now hits them with a stopping block. Launches them. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic look with that combo. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to kick. The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. Gets the trick. Even though the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Close range projectile. Who will set the bait at this range? We're so close to the anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got a fireball at that range? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top in this final round? Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Close range projectile. Oh, the throw connects. Dangerous range here. In drive rush. They've got about half life left. Target combo into. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Had it all planned out. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that good. Zones with the fireball. They return to center stage. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Knockdown. Strings it all together. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Time's the only thing moving here. Checks them with the projectile. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They just made that very perfect parry. 100 hand slap. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. How will they manage their drive gauges? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Turning it right up with a super. Yo, are they actually dead? It doesn't kill. They're all bending on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Are these two gonna fight forever? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Player 1 has the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Holds out with the block. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Springs forward with the drive rush. Parries the jump in to shut it down. Player 2 creates a good... There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Nails the anti-air. Drive rush to keep it going. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Big anime vibe with Imperium's end. Big super arm hit. It's on. A quick breather. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move. Flawless round. They got him so quick. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Use the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game, gets some. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Projectile to try and change the situation. Beautiful setup with that attack. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a overall hit. Kuma looking to play hide and seek. Player 2 will look to apply big anime vibe with Imperium's end. No cookout complete without Imperium's end. Oh wow, a super art? Show up force. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters feel each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Strings it all together. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Backs them into the corner. Stops the attack by using the drive pair. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Decides to spend the meters, well aware of their life in meters. Really good decision making. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They're going on the offensive? Sakuhado hits them with a stopping block. Still scrapping for control of the space. Knockdown and breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Throws them forward and maintains the springs forward with the drive rush. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Giving them the warming button with a period net. Usually kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. There's a corner switch. Knockdown. Checks him with a projectile. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Pressuring the situation, KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Risky up-close scraps still going. Going on the offensive? Jumps? Good old slaps. Looks like hits him with a stopping block. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? What'll happen here? Oh, the throw connects. Betting it all on the drive rush. Connects with the throw. O-Kick springs forward with the drive rush. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Player 2, with that's how you close it out. What a beast! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who will come out on top in this final round? Smart play with the throw. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Next, the counter. All in with a rush. No more drive on hand. What now? There's the burnout. Noticeable turning it right up with a super. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. That's one cute KO. Player 2 pitched up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. OD cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Barely blocks the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Crowns him from above. Almost all in with the rush. Here comes the corner pressure. Player closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Dashes up. The throw missed. Ooh, what a smart throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Carried to the corner. Drives it back, misses. Psycho Blitz wakes him up. Next, the counter. Rushes in. Dangerous range here. Gives the wrist kick to Looper to show him what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Still in it with a sliver. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Hammers him with a Psycho Blitz. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Taking stock. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. One fighter's drive gauge is just they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is burnout activist. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. Going on the offensive? Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh God, this is KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Kill rush! Hit them with a 1-2-3! Player 2 hits them with a stop and bop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Psycho Blitz wakes them up. Oh no, they're stunned. Leave it in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Start swamps them hard. Final round. Going on the offensive? Jumps! There's a change of side. Cross that off! With punish counter sets the table. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player 1, more fuel to the fire. Put them up. The final bout is about to start. You don't step in the ring with Honda and expect to walk away. Amazing. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Wow, sat and waited for this open. Put the fear of God in it. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Breaks the block with a throw. Burnout is triggered. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. All right. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Good anti-air. Trips him up. Player 2 has used up all of their drive damage. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 chases them down. Grabs him. Player 2 gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Kill Rush holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Quick break, they're going for the super art. Show of force. Now, can they finish the job? Hit them with a 1-2-3. Springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump that charges forward. They exchange blows. Play it for super art. They dead off this super? It's too close to call. Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Whiffs the throw. Gets the jump in. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Oh, easy 10. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hit them with a drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can build off this lead. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? A quick breather. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Peppers them with a springs forward with the drive rush. This is a burnout activates. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Nails the timing and stings them. What's the play here? The cross-up's good. Throws them to negate the block. Feeling out the spacing. Oh, what a move. Knockdown. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead okay. Oh. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Going on the offensive. Jumps in. Which way you gonna block? Start the push with a Arabian Cyclone. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A parry? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. So brushes that off and keeps going. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Solid uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player 1 chases them down. Jump in finds the mark. Gets a chance with that jump in. What are they thinking here? Blocks the jump in. Parries the attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. The jump in is denied. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 2 will have to... Oh, burnout trigger! Player 2 has completed their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. They just went roses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that brushes that off and keeps going? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Charges forward. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Fires off a whirlwind. Attempt going on the offensive. Barely blocks the jump in. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Breaks their guard. Ooh, what a smart play. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent goes to the air. Jumps in. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 2 is working with pushing the envelope with the OD spinning mixer. Oh man, this is a scary range. This unleashes some big damage. Grabs him. Pancake time. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 can't win in with the cross. Hits them with a drive impact. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Good old slap. Player 1 chases them down. Caught in the crossfire. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Jumps. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Rashid's making the chat go nuts with OD spinning mixers. Going in? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Both fighters planning something? Anything off the smash? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Jumps up? Okay. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Oh my god, they just chunked it up! The truck passes out the cage right there! He hits them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to chip them for the win! Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed! What a win! They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch! Jump decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Starts with a jump in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Gets the crossover. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes a trip. Like going on the offensive? And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. A quick breather. Jumps in. Flies in with the headbutt. Yo, put that away. Still slugging it out at this range. Lays down a whirlwind. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Going on the offensive. Knockdown and Player 1 with the they were waiting for. Gotta do better than that. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Passes out the cage right there. Player 2, what a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Comes crashing down. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Charges forward. Wow, reads the counter attack. Lift-off. Amazing overhead. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Oh, they switch sides. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Hold up, it's the final bout. Pack it up. This match might be over. Okay, here we go. Flatline zone. Player 1 made... Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Checks the projectile. Handily escapes the throw. Trips him up. Absorbs the hold your breath. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision making.
Round two.
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
No cookout complete without Imperium's end.
Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Drive charges forward. Demon Raid. Shows a medium kick. Oh, burnout trigger.
Blast them into orbit.
Okay, here. Ooh, what a smart blow.
Punish counter finish.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
What perfect timing.
The last round. It's now or never. Forward rush.
Links it.
Player two turns out. Ooh, you never know what can happen.
Turning it right up with a super. Snatches him with Sith of Calamity. We're about to see approval when he really needs business.
Okay, here we not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player two with the rhythm closes it out. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Shoots off a fireball up close. Duel gain control of the match in the early going. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Goes for the super art? All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Brushes off the impact. Charges forward. Does a good job of pushing back. Big throws. Taking stock. Player two has to KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
I'll hit them with a stopping block.
Digs in deep to get that drive in.
Launches them.
Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Side switch in the corner. Check with KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
What an opening statement there.
Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Throws him. What's next? Both are ready to pull the trigger on this. The overhead denied. Amazing. Keeps him out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Drive rush.
Links it.
Excellent block. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Reads the jump in perfectly. Caught nothing but air. Oh, they were sitting on their meter for this super art. Still alive? Still alive? Couldn't finish them off.
Can they still take the round?
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
Player one straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Jump and whip. They're wide open.
100-hand slap.
Gets the jump in. What's their get down to the wire? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Oh! That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes a trip. Will that drive impact get punished? Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Orbital hit! KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Zanku Hadouken. Checks him with the projectile. Got their eye on the air. Perfect parry. How will they follow up? Hit them with the fire. Player 2 will look to apply springs forward with the drive rush. Max SA gauges, experiencing burnout. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill her. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Combo with the target combo. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. They trade hits, and now, with the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw. Jumps. There's a change of sides. Parries the attack. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Grabs them. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Sneaks in above. Medium flicks it. Are they going to be able to? It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in it? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Are these two gonna fight forever? Pressuring the situation with the target. Backs them into the corner. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Still slugging it out here. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Adds on a bit X, brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. All right, what's coming up? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Dashes forward. Grabs and throws them a drive rush to keep it going. Adamant flame. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Show up more. Can they create an opportunity? More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Big anime vibe. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Solid combo. There's a corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The throw misses. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Whiffs the throw. Flies in with the headbutt. Does a good job of pushing back. Solid combo. Experience in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shows a medium kick, charges forward. The jump in is denied. Gets the jump in. Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Big throw. A quick breather. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Knockdown, drive rush to keep it going. The moves cancel out. You couldn't plan that. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but that was a well-placed projectile. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Pressuring the situation with the charging. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Nails the anti-air. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Hits them with a stopping block. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Both fighters are barely bends the meter. Open kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Anything off the smash? Throws out a projectile. Sakuhado. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps up, hits them with a stopping block. The court bears the impact, not letting that go unpunished. Zones with the fireball. Smart play with the throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Perfect parry. Avalanche blade. Knockdown and brushes that off and keeps going. There's a change of sides. Player 2 can't use any drive turnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Quick breather. They're going for the super art. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who will come out on top in this final round? Uses the target combo as a filler. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong anti-air in the clutch. Both sides getting ready. Betting it all on the drive rush. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Fires off a Hadouken. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still blocks the low kick. I can't believe it. There's a burnout. Low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Ooh, crushes the shin. Risky medium kick. Player 2